Hello everyone, I'm Safreen and today's demonstration is regarding the assignment from my big data class, which is about the concept of MapReduce. So it's a programming model used for processing and generating large data sets in distributed computing environments. So basically it has two components, it's mapper and reducer. So mapper does the processing of input data and it generates the key value pairs, and where the reducer aggregates the uh, result given from mapper, and it actually summarizes the data. The problem statement is we will have multiple files containing voting data from different polling booths, and each in each polling booth will have their mm, text files, and in each text file there will be a vote cast for a candidate. So we need to determine total count of votes received by each candidate across all the polling booths and produce a consolidated vote count result. So for this assignment we will take two text files, booth 1 and booth 2, so which will have the candidate's name inside the text files. So this, for this assignment, we will be using Florida Cyber Hub VM. So I have already created the mapper, a reducer, and the job. So I will show you. I have kept all the files in the VM already. So this is my mapper program. It's a reducer program. So these are the text files, and this is the job which we will be running. So we'll just have a quick look on the program. So let's first look at the mapper program. So yeah, so here we will be using a dictionary to store the count of each candidate, and after that we are iterating through each line in the input given. So here we are going to trim the white spaces and split the line into the words, and all words we will get here, and in those words we'll have a for loop to iterate through each word, and then we will increment the count of candidate in this dictionary, and the output of the candidate will be the count of each candidate, the candidate name and its count. So this is the mapper program. Let's look at the reducer program now. So here again, we are going to initialize the dictionary, the candidates count, and we will iterate through the each line of the text file, and we'll convert. We will split the each line into candidate plus count, and this will be get converted into the integer, and then we will increment the total count of candidate in the dictionary. So we will be already having one dictionary from one text files where the count is there for each member, and from there the count will get increased. So and here there will be a final output where the final candidate names and the total count from both the files. It will contain both counts, the addition of both the counts, so it will be the final result. So let's have a look on the text files. So these are the candidates like Jaja, Gigi, Jojo. So these are some candidates, Jinjin. So this is the uh, vote cast for those candidates, and this is again the another text file. So these are the names of those candidates. So what we are expecting is the total count from booth 1 and booth 2 for each candidate. And let's look at the job. So this job uses the Hadoop streaming, and it specifies the output directories, then input directories along with the mapper and reducer Python scripts. And this configuration enables the execution of the MapReduce process to analyze data stored uh, in the Utopia account directory, and it will generate the result uh, in the Utopia output directory. So now let's start with the execution process. So for that we will need to go to the terminal. So firstly, we will check. We have all the files in the download folder, and from the download folders, I have kept all the files in the Cloudera shared storage. So let's just have a look. So admin workspace Cloudera ls. Okay. So first of all, we need to restart the Docker as well. But first, check the files. So files are there. The Utopia account folder. Let's go into the Utopia account folder. Okay, ls. So we can see our all the wo- working files here. Now let's go back to the Cloudera folder. Here I have my script which I need to run to restart the Docker. So let's run this script file. Okay, so the file is there in the Cloudera folder. Okay, dot slash suffering dot sh. This is the script file, and it's started executing, and it will restart the Docker. So yeah, so Cloudera container started. Let's clear this out. So now we need to start the Docker terminal. So for that, the command is Docker terminal. Docker exec Cloudera bash. So now our Docker terminal is started. Now let's see if we have the let's see the files. So yeah, so here we need to create one directory. So for yeah, I'll make it as a Utopia account. Let's see whether the directory got created. So yes. So let's check the permissions to the folder created, Utopia account. So yeah, you can see the permissions are given. So yeah, let's clear it out. And now we will use the copy command cp start. Yeah, so we need all the Python files need to copy to the Utopia folder. So the files are copied now. So let's check the permissions. So we need to change the permissions, and for that the command is chmod So we will change. Let's see whether the permissions are, permissions are granted, and now we can see we have given the read write permissions to the mapper and reducer program. And now next step is we'll go to the path home cd slash home detail 01. Okay, so this py files we will have in the Utopia account folder, and the input and uh, all the input files will need to move to the hdfs now. So for that we will have the command hdfs dfs. Before that we will create one directory in hdfs, so hyphen mkdir slash utopia account. This folder will get created in the hdfs. Let's see. So let's check whether the folder got created. hdfs dfs hyphen ls. The command is hdfs dfs. And we need to give the path as well. So the folder got created, but this is the empty folder right now. So what we will do is we will copy the input files into this newly created folder, which is in hdfs. hdfs dfs hyphen copy from local. One one dot txt. This file we will copy from Utopia account. You don't need to give the slash here. The file name is, I think we need to go inside the first in dev01. We need to go to the Utopia account folder, and from here now we will copy. Yeah, it's copied. Let's copy the another file Utopia 2 txt to the hdfs. Both files are copied. Now we will execute the job here to see the output, and it is in progress. So the job has successfully executed, and we can see that there are two files got generated, that is success and the part 000. So let's check the output. So the final output shows the candidate name and its vote count, and this vote count is the total count from both the text files, that it is booth1.txt and booth2.txt. So yeah, this is how we got the result from a successful job execution. Thank you.